Hi everyone, I'm Sin. I'm the marketing director with Ryze Gear. Today I'm going to talk to you about packing, how to pack light, and how to look cute in the process. I recently went on a trip to Toronto for 2 weeks, and I knew that I was going to have to walk around and hold my luggage myself. And I knew that I wasn't going to take a roller bag because I was going on a smaller plane, and that means that roller bags are not allowed on the tiny puddle jumper planes that I was going to be traveling on. So I took a duffel bag and a backpack for 2 weeks. And I thought it was going to be really hard, but it was actually easier than I thought. I was able to pack lightly and keep my fashion standards, which means always looking cute and having options and never wearing the same things multiple days in a row. So keep watching to see how I packed my duffel bag and still retained my fashion standards. So these two bags were what I brought. This backpack and my Versace duffel bag, which is normally my gym bag, but it works perfectly. It has a really long handle so that I could put it across my body, and it made it easier for me to walk around and hold. Okay, so these were my main items when I was packing: my black jeans, my black tulle skirt, and a pair of black velvet leggings. So when I pack, or just in general, I like capsule pieces. So I wear a lot of black as it is, but it's super, super important to me to have pieces that are versatile, that everything goes together. So if the weather had turned super cold, I could have worn the leggings with this under the skirt and a top over it and a jacket, jumper, whatever. Or the leggings underneath the jeans, and I would have been warm. So to me, it's really super important to have a capsule wardrobe. So it's for me, a lot of people will make their outfits ahead of time and roll them up and fold them together. I don't like to do that because I like choices and variety, and maybe on the day that I'm there it's raining and I don't feel like wearing that, so I won't really do that. But what I will do is, I believe 100% in army rolling. I think that's what it's called. I'm not really sure. I wasn't in the army, but I will roll everything up. And I try to keep everything smooth. And I know I've seen some videos where they put rubber bands around the clothes to keep them secure, but I feel like it leaves dents and marks in your clothes, so that's just not something that I do. I do think that rolling the clothes and packing them up is super important because it saves space. Okay, so this is my basic wardrobe that I took with me. So I have my jeans, my skirt, my leggings, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shirts, and then these other t-shirts, my two favorite Ryze Gear t-shirts. And I'm going to show you how I folded them. The others, I mean. So what I do is I lay the shirt flat, and then I fold the arms. I fold it in this way, 1 and a half, and then I fold it another way. Yeah, whatever. And then I roll it up. Voila. I'll do another one. And our shirts are 100% cotton, so they're super soft and perfect for traveling. Roll it up, and there you go. That is my entire wardrobe for 2 weeks. I also included this long sleeve denim shirt, which can be either a cover up a shirt itself by itself, or you know, thrown over another shirt and it gives you another look. So this was my basic wardrobe. 7 shirts, 3 bottoms, a long sleeve shirt, and I also brought a hoodie because I don't go anywhere without a hoodie. So let me show you how I packed everything into my bag. So when you're packing and you're trying to pack lightly, it's really important to put the heavy things or the bigger, bulkier things at the bottom. So I started first with my hoodie, my very favorite Ryze Gear hoodie. And I didn't really fold it that much. I just a little bit because I want it to go the length of the bottom of the bag to fit better. And then the next thing would be my denim shirt. Also, not really folded perfectly. I don't really mind if either one gets wrinkled. So it's laid out on the bottom of the bag. Then the next heavier thing would be my shoes. So I don't like to bring a lot of shoes when I travel for the reason that it makes my bag really heavy. However, I love variety and choices. So I tend to pack 2 pairs of shoes on what I'm wearing. So I would wear, when I went to Toronto, it was still cold and rainy, so I wore my Doc Martens and I left everything else at home. But if I'm going somewhere else in a nicer climate and I know that the weather isn't going to be so bad, I'm going to bring a pair of sneakers and a pair of flip-flops. One of the great things about taking your sneakers is that it helps you with space. So what I like to do is I will roll up my socks and put them inside my shoes, since I already know if I'm going on vacation, I'm going somewhere where the climate is nice, I'm not going to wear a lot of pairs of socks. So I'll probably bring 3 or 4 pairs, and that's enough to put inside my sneakers, and also my underpants as well, which some people might think is gross, but I don't really care. They're all clean. My shoes are freaking clean. So I will, 1 shoe for socks and 1 shoe for underwear, and then I will put them inside a bag like this. And then the bag, the shoes will go in at the bottom again because we want our heaviest items at the bottom. So the next thing are toiletries. I have these amazing bags. They're color coded. They're called Bago. I got them on Amazon ages ago. All of my kids and I have different colors, so we know whose is who when we travel together as a family. But when I travel alone, I just take the smallest one and I will put my toiletries in. I travel super light, so I will buy my shampoo, conditioner, lotion, anything big that I need when I'm traveling. And sometimes it gets wasted. Sometimes I leave it behind. Sometimes if I'm staying in a hotel, I will leave it for somebody else or whatever. But this time I stayed in an Airbnb and I left it behind for the next people that came to the Airbnb because you can only travel with 3 ounces, and that's like this much. And I'm sorry, but with all my hair, there's no way that I can, that much conditioner or shampoo is going to last me for 2 weeks. So I always buy it when I go. When I'm traveling, I like to keep my jewelry to a minimum, so I capsulize that as well. I will pack 3 or 4 pieces of jewelry, throw it in my makeup bag, which I keep super small, and throw it in one of these bags. Toothpaste, toothbrush, all that stuff. Again, towards the bottom because it's heavier. See, look how much room I still have. And then heavy stuff first, so that's jeans. And make sure to use up all the space. You have tons of space. Use up every nook and cranny inside your bag. And if you fold or you roll everything, everything will fit perfectly. And you will have leftover space, as long as you don't get too greedy with the amount of stuff you want to take. So that's it. That is it. I mean, you can't get much lighter than that. And I love that this bag has pockets on the outside because I will put my passport, my phone, my headphones here on the outside so that I can reach it easier. My backpack is strictly for my laptop and my scarf. Here's another tip for you guys. Okay, you guys, when you travel, you are going to have to go through security, and you will have to take off any hoodie, jacket, jumper that you wear. So the trick, my tip is that I don't wear those on the plane. I will take my big, delicious wool scarf that's almost like a blanket. It's so big. I love this thing. It's from, I believe it's from Azos.com, but I'm not 100% sure. I love this thing. It's so beautiful and wonderful. And when I'm cold, I don't have to take off my backpack when I'm walking around the airport. I throw it over my shoulders. It folds up really nice. Put it back inside my backpack. And it protects my laptop, which would be back here, and the cords. So I really hope that you learned something from my video. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions or anything, please leave it in the comments, and I'm happy to get back to you. I hope you have a wonderful and positive day.